range both offensively and defensively, preferably defensively, because you've got to make stops. Virginia was obviously 2 years ago just exactly that.
Nice give. Suggs.
21 turnovers against Loyola Marymount, 22 against Pepperdine. Even if Jordan Bell catches it cleanly, what's he going to do? His momentum's taking him out of bounds. Crockrell's got to understand that and just hold it.
Suggs short on that 3 attempt. Information, so many numbers. He's so, like, that dude is great. I don't know what they're paying Barrett, but it's not enough.
Give him a raise.
Here's Jalen Suggs. Deep 3. Oh, I tell you. Suggs on the prowl to Kispert. Suggs. High corner 3 way off. And Bell. Anton high-low. Catch ball low. Oh! Hampshire with a block from behind. Far side Suggs. "15 seconds to play first half. Zags to play for 1. Up 52-21. Jalen. Too hard. Finstoon the rebound.
Really ill-advised shots there for stretches.
Finstoon long on the 3. Watson with the rebound. Kispert up to Suggs. Pacific did a good job to get back in their transition defense. Not sure what that was. A lot of noise in the arena. Suggs got inside. That was halfway down. And game here is a 4-star recruit, really good player. Not many were projecting him to the next level, and yet Corey made himself into that. So now I know Julian has those desires as well, those dreams, and he's in a place where it can be possible.
It makes a lot of sense. I mean, the Gonzaga players that come before the current or next generation, they lead the way. They set the tone for work ethic.
Jaylen Brown. Suggs another rebound, now 11. Coast to coast. Shot was blocked. Outlet.
ISO's on the wing that night.
So that night you scored 27, but you gave up 50? Is that what we're...
Basically.
Loose ball. Pacific with a
toss with the shot clock winding down. Good pass to Johnson, who had his shot partially deflected. Here come the Zags. Watson knew exactly where Suggs was, found him, but he missed the 3. A good finisher around the rim. He has turned into, I think, one of the great layup makers in college basketball.
Hard to imagine he was a walk-on for so long of his, this is a long portion of his career here at St. Mary's. Just recently he was put on scholarship over the summer.
Sometimes we say former walk-ons, like, yeah, he came as a walk-on, but quickly earned his way. Tommy Kuzi's played tons of games and minutes as a walk-on for this program.
Good value for Randy Bennett.
And he really is. He's having an excellent year. Suggs went right by him, though. Had his shot maybe partially 2-3 right side. Hits his second of the first half.
They have Gonzaga chasing right now defensively. And when you start chasing, you start giving up wide open looks.
St. Mary's challenge is, even when they've been wide open this season, they haven't always knocked him down. If they can do that tonight, they have a chance in this game. Suggs, what a beautiful move that was.
He was stumbling because he was fighting through another offensive player to try to get there. He's late.
Well, points from the sophomore from New Zealand, Quinn Clinton, are a bonus for Randy Bennett. St. Mary's is 4 of 5 from three-point range. Suggs, toss switched on him, so Suggs shot the 3. No good. And Kevin and John both talked about it, how the pace of this game is definitely in favor of St. Mary's. Now, the Gales haven't scored in almost 5 minutes. It's remarkable that they still lead the #1 team in the country. Jalen Suggs had a long stint on the bench, comes back in the game.
Shots. You have a Brad Waldo that you can play through, down low on the block. This year's team, they don't have that shot maker. They don't have that guy that you can count on consistently. And when they go cold, and it goes ice cold.
Well, let's see. It's still a rivalry game. Gales trying to kick it back into gear here. Zags start off with the ball. Second half underway. Jalen Suggs had 2 fouls, didn't play big minutes, blew right by for the leg. They have size, they have strength on this Gales team. There's Johnson for 3, in and out. Zags want to run. A little two-man game. Suggs had his shot challenged, got his own miss, puts it back in with a foul. A little two-man game. Suggs had his shot challenged, got his own miss, puts it back in with a foul. Who just came in for Bowen, and he knocks down the three.
And see, that's where Jalen Suggs just need to be solid. He's flying around on the floor. You like it, but you want to see it with better purpose.
That was some no look pass to Clinton, who shoots another three in and out. Suggs pulls up from way outside and came up short.
Overall, and Pacific now 1 of 4.
It's just much too quick a look in transition there. If you don't have a layup, if you're Pacific, they're going to want to pull it out and force Gonzaga to have to defend. Deeper in the clock is Watson.
Finstu inside, right-hand jump hook. That's short. Suggs with it for Gonzaga. Timmy. Wide open three. Bingo. From 16. Rattles it in.
Nice separation on that crossover there. An all West Coast Conference freshman team a season ago, but I talked to him earlier today on the phone, and he said, Dan, look, we had a 24-day pause. We haven't been able to practice. Kispert, the nice layup off the cut.
Should welcome Dan. Those of you that may have been watching on CBS Sports earlier today, listen to Dan call St. Mary's in San Francisco, and now as Nemhard. Suggs. Timmy.
What a pass.
Boy, Bell turned it.
For 300 a year, but 72
well, that's
inside
not a
the
bad
arc.
Number.
No, I know, but he's 72% inside the arc. I mean, you pick your poison, you give up the jump shot versus him creating offense for himself or somebody else.
I would just be careful with that.
I would too.
So how would you guys guard him? Because I think
guard
that's
him.
the best. I think you go under a pick and roll and make him prove to you that.
And the ball, it is saved, but right to Suggs. Great play over there by Bailey. The lob to Anton. Crockrell, Suggs right there, got a shot off, but missed it. Kispert trailing another three on the way. Coming into the game from downtown. Sophomore out of Portland, Oregon.
Only his third game of the year tonight.
Jalen into the paint, trying to go to Ballo. He gets up and down the floor well. And he brings the effort.
Hey, he plays hard.
Suggs slides. And the turnover.
St. Mary's has the first bucket of the game.
And when you make baskets, what does that mean, Dave? It allows you to go back and set up your defense. And that's what gives you the opportunity to slow down Gonzaga.
Got a great bounce pass from Kuzi, who's just been everywhere. How about this beginning to this game? Timmy in transition from Suggs. Johnson down low, switch to his right hand. Maybe that's the key for him.
The floor spacing just been outstanding offensively. Lucky that's not offensive. It was.
Well, his wingspan is +2, so relative to his height, I would say. And maybe we're a little bit spoiled with Cade Cunningham, who's got a 7'2" wingspan, and he can play the point guard position. But no, night program. I mean, he is showtime in the open court. So those are the 4 candidates I see for the number.
All right, so we posted it on the gram that I was going to bring up a story I saw today at Shoot Around to you.
Loose ball after Johnson had his shot rejected. Gonzaga was down by 10 in the first half. St. Mary's came out shooting it hot from the field, playing good defense, slowing the game down, doing all the things you figure you have to do. Zags just sort of weathered that, and here they are up 15. Suggs, late shot clock, tried to bounce it to Ayayi, threw it out of bounds.
In transition quite often in the second half of that game against Virginia Tech the other night.
They do. As of right this minute.
Not a tournament team.
Which is hard to believe. So that's a big game. Every game they play now is big because they have, in a way, sort of dug themselves a hole.
And the thing about this year, we
won just ahead of Iowa. And you look at some of the point totals Gonzaga's put up. They scored 102 against Kansas. They scored 98 against Virginia. Corey Kispert had 9 threes in that.
And the ball, it is saved, but right to Suggs.
With guys at the next level, can you create and manufacture that space? Kispert has figured out how to do it.
Fotu, good catch, then had it ripped away by Suggs.
Cousin to footballer Terrell Suggs. And as we mentioned before, Jalen with some football in his background as well. Mr. Football in the state of Minnesota last year. Boy, that's a lob into. When's the last time, other than to make a flight, when's the last time you were willingly up at 4:30 in the morning?
When I was driving Raftery home.
For pass, they revel in their buddies experiencing buckets.
Another great looking stroke on that free throw. Great rotation on that shot.
Gonzaga 18 for 20 from the charity stripe. Getting well in the paint and the stripe.
Keep it moving. They got to keep the ball moving.
There's the pick. Look. Suggs, alley-oops, just getting everybody going. Harris, by the way, entering the Gonzaga lineup. Look at the pilots showing a little grit. Here's Chase again.
Move it.
You bet. In this
get out of that corner.
Near corner. Chase gives it up, and uh-oh.
Obviously a lot of different pieces than what you have, but they've got to lock in defensively.
I mean, even if
has come off the bench in the first half and in the second half and is playing with a tremendous amount of moxie.
Suggs got it picked from behind. Barcelo really had nowhere to go with the ball. That was a sloppy pass.
We're learning how to work rotations and what sets work best.
Well, you see that his starting lineup accounts for 73% of their field goals made on the year. I mean, they're not getting a lot off the bench. And I think to your point, Dan, that's part of Stoudemire trying to figure out where he needs to put guys and what those rotations look like.
Suggs may have gotten a hand on that shot.
Can't have if you're Pacific. The ones that lead to runouts and easy buckets.
Jenkins to the post. Timmy there to take it away. We are watching the evolution of a monster.
I know we touched on it at the halftime. Like, people get all excited and they talk about different projections at next level, whatever it may be. But if he, with the creativity.
He's a good basketball player.
Oh, he's not good, gentlemen. Are you kidding? 10 on the shot clock. Into the corner. Rockrell, Suggs right there, got a shot off, but missed it.
Spent the last commercial break just in awe of Drew Timmy's footwork, his hands, and then he comes out and flips that one in.
He's from a different planet.
Well, I think, Greg, you got to bring the line you gave us at halftime, or in that break, to the masses. He's got feet from heaven.
Yes,
at that level.
Stan, the floor is so spread out in today's NBA. Right?
Without a doubt.
There's all that space for him to get his little jump hooks off. And
well, then you also got to look at, he's never going to be, and I hate saying he's never going to.
Was it Colorado? 20-some-odd points, double-digit rebounds, 7 assists. My teammates just couldn't make a shot. It was their fault.
Yeah.
It's all on my fan page. You can check it out.
Where's that? I got to find that.
Jalen Brown. Suggs, another rebound.
So now the Gales, over the years, St. Mary's has had so many great shooters. This is a team that just doesn't have the same kind of shooting at all. Kuzi, nifty little move. He couldn't finish.
Really, in their half-court set, you throw it down to number 2 until the defense is forced to collapse, and that's going to open up your perimeter as well as your driving lanes and cutting lanes that we see so frequently this year for Gonzaga.
So here's Tommy Kuzi, really good finisher around the rim. He has turned into...
I think I can do the same thing. I mean, really good awareness, back-to-back possessions by the point guards to find their bigs.
Matthias Toss, who's had a good start to this game himself. Hands back to his point guard. Kuzi was trying to find him. They left Bowen open, who's not much of an outside shooter. Suggs got a hand on that pass. That might have saved an open look. Fotu three right side. Hits his second of the first half.
He's been tremendous. He's got to get comfortable shooting a perimeter jumper.
And Watson to the rim again.
It's an easy two. I mean, if you're Pacific, you want to force Gonzaga to guard. You want to limit possessions.
Finstone inside, right-hand jump hook. That's short, but staying with it is Jordan Bell. He dumps it through. And then the takeaway. Yes, it is a takeaway by Jenkins. And the drive down the lane is off by Bailey. Strother was there.
Well, Jordan Bell is a player we've seen before. Grad transfer from Loyola Marymount. The COVID shutdowns for Pacific have probably impacted him more than anybody, is what Damon Stoudemire said, because a big guy like that, you need practice.
Anton high-low, catch ball low. Oh! Hampshire with a block from behind.
As we've talked about, Suggs has struggled shooting it from the three-point line, especially since that Iowa game. Teams are going to go under, dare him to shoot. He's still learning how to be consistent as a shooter.
I would just be careful with that.
I would too.
So how would you guys, with the creativity?
He's a good basketball player.
Oh, he's not good, gentlemen. Are you kidding? 10 on the shot clock. Into the corner. Rockrell, Suggs right there, got a shot off, but missed it from a different planet.
Well, I think, Greg, you got to bring the line you gave us at halftime, or in that break, to the masses. He's got feet from heaven.
Yes.
I suspect both. Certainly one, if not both of them, likely would have more traditional redshirt experience. They actually get to play in some games. They're working on their game outside of just what Gonzaga's trying to do collectively. And you get an opportunity when it presents itself to actually get on the floor and try to apply some of that. I mean, what a gift for some young players.
Suggs. Game January of 2002, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Another with 14 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists. A couple other names that kind of sniffed around at a triple-double. Stephen Gray. Anthony Reason actually just needed 2 more assists and 1 more point.
You said Santangelo got close too, right?
Yeah, Santangelo